So that I start the video right away. I can never be normal. I can't be normal. Hold on a second. Does everybody want to see what's going on in this world? This is supposed to be about Mark Rodan, but I'll be into that in 1 minute. This is what the world's about. See? You can put cups in 4 places, but you can't put them all next to each other. You have divisions. You need support. Do you think it's thin? All we need is 4 holes in a piece of paper, really. No. We got to hold up the whole universe. Look at that. What's in is out. What's out is in. I guess that's why we decide is in, huh? No. Whoa! There goes that one. How about one of these? Have you ever seen this before in one of my other videos? This is the way they move us. I got another one over here. It's on both sides. They got to move us around. You see, they can't have the RUBIX here. They have to have one RUBIX here, one at that end, and then one that runs the middle. 4 parts of RUBIX, 2 of them and 1 in the center that make 108, and in between makes 110 of the Twin Towers. Let me sit up a little bit. A few designs coming off my pants. But that's it. 1 minute gone. Now I'm going to show you what I did. Mark Rodan's numbers. Okay, what happened to my cigarette? I wasn't smoking a cigarette? Must have lost it. Oh, it's burning my nuts. Oh, no, it's not. This is Mark Rodan. This is what he made me do. Well, he didn't make me do it, but when he gave me the numbers, look, it's a spade. If I would finish it off, it would be a heart. It's a 7 and a 7. It's a triangle. No, it's 2 triangles. No, it's 4 triangles. Maybe I should continue on and show you how perfect Mark Rodan's coil is, that it fits. Does anybody know what shape this is? This is your telephone. This is the old style square telephones we used to have. I don't know what we have, but this is it. 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 5 back to the center, living between 4 and 6. On this side it is, instead of 1, 4, it's now 3, 2, 6, 8, 9, and over to 5. Trying to figure out why there's 4 months of 30 days? You tell me. One of the months, that's 28 days, seems to be trapped over here. Unless we're putting it on this angle. But we're not going to play with that. When we add up the value of 1 and the value of 2 in a simple letter count, I don't do gematria or gematria or whatever you want to call it. This is a simple letter count. It totals 92. And if you take a look at the playing cards, most of them say 92, April Fool's Day every 4th year. 29 is the 29th of February every 4th year. Why? Because it fits into matrix, these numbers. On this side, the numbers total out to 216 at the bottom, not counting 1 and 2. 216 or 216 hours in a 9-day period. And that's what we just did. When we add them all together, it's 30.8. 3 by 80 is 240, or the 24-hour day. The 30 creation of the 8. 2, 4, 6, and here's the 8. The bottom and the top. 2 will always sit down here. 2 is in between. The 5 is the center. 2 and 5 make 7. Here's the 6th position. 25, 6, 25 is actually just over here. One little line, one little triangle that we live in. Again, Mark Rodan. On this side over here, at the same time, when I total up, over here, 2 and 3, it totals 114. That's the pig's pregnancy, 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, or K and D. Crack dinner, Ken driving, because it's all the eggs. 11 by 4 is 44, and it stops just before it reaches 45. Now, I wasn't going to get into the whole thing, but I just want to show you at the end, it totals 422. Bust, bust, and bust. You work only 3 22s. 3 22s is 66. When you divide it equally, it becomes 44 on each side. 42 is the actual meaning for 5 and 9. Why? Because on the dice, their numbers are the same, and at the same time, the gematria numbers are the same. 42 by 2 is 84, which is 7 by 12 cycle, which is 1 year, 7 days in the week. I know I said that really quick. This was supposed to be all about Mark Rodan. I was only supposed to mark that. Everything has a number, dimension, and size. It doesn't matter what it is. Okay? So we total the rest out over here. If I go 4 by 22, it's 88. And those are the keys on the piano. If I add 8 to it, 4 plus 2 plus 2, it equals 96, which is the rotation. If I go 42 by 2 is 84 plus the 96 is 180. Again, we're back to the ratio. 180. Okay? You're allowed to multiply it one more time by 1.5 because we didn't pass it yet. We're right on the line. It makes 270. Now that we passed the line and on both sides of the line, we have to add 1.5 to each side for creation. That makes 273, 39 weeks. Again, reflecting the J letter and number 10 for perfection, because in the Olympics, when you got a 10, you couldn't get any more. If the guy marks 10.5, no, that's just about nullified. You can't get better than 10. When you go 360 degrees around, you went around. Do you know if you go 360 degrees around, you must touch the line you departed from? At any point you complete something to reach 10 or 360, you must pass the line. The one thing I must do, and I keep saying this, and I want to quit smoking for more than one reason. I know people that don't know how to breathe anymore, or they're not breathing properly, and I don't want to be there. Imagine a big talker like me telling everybody all these crazy little doohickeys of stuff and coming out and I can't breathe anymore, and then saying to everybody, oh, I can't say that online. No way. Just to let you know, sometimes it could be a barrel of monkeys, another time it can just be a coconut. You choose who you're going to be. Raphael 72, 86 in the constellation of Pegasus. The baseball, 16 blocks. Why is there 16 blocks? Does anybody know why there's 16 blocks? 1.6, just over 1.5. The 6 is who we are. The 5 was the egg that's on our head. This is Rubik's Cube. This is the roulette table. Ask me why, and I will tell you or explain it to you, or at least try to explain it to you as I've done it many times. Another thing I wanted to mention before the end of this cassette is Vermont. Okay, Connecticut, Vermont, Oriental, all these positions, study Monopoly. Games people play is the future, my friends. We're into the Monopoly game, and we're way into it. In fact, we're just about completed the Monopoly game, in which they say you should only really play an hour and a half. After that, you're really not friends anymore. An hour and a half, 90 minutes, 90 for the birth, 9 by 0 is 135, says ace, 2 aces, and you're born again, my friends, because you have a spirit and a soul. You ever see the point of the spade goes up and the heart goes down? Well, try to figure out where both ends stick out. Raphael 7286. I'm here to share because I care. At least I think I care. At least that's what I want to believe, that I care. Because I know that I don't like things the way I think in my life. Why? Because of what's going on, what everybody else says. I don't like it. Because if you're losing your freedom, then I'm going to be losing my freedom. In fact, I've already lost a good part of my freedom for certain reasons. Everybody wants, ooh, you're feeling sick. The mustache is too big. Why are you wearing those glasses? How come you put that shit on your head? Hey man, why am I going to acting school? Where is acting school? Right in my house. It's easy to act when you're telling the truth. When you believe and you're trying to make it a whole lot of fun. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Isn't that what we want? $49.95 a month plus tax? I get fun on the internet. Yet they still chop me off a few hundred videos here and there, but that's okay. It's all in the job. Sometimes, as good as it is, it just fails because of the system. And I accept it, because that's the way it is for now. But not for long. Don't you worry, my friends. We are online up here. We are computer-connected residents of angels. We are Resh of L and M of T and ETs of all society. We are not empty, we are on T. We are not off T. But we were on T and we took a drive real far and it didn't make it to the hole. So we had to hit it again, but we rushed down to our ball and we stroked the ball and we hit the ground, we hit the car in front of us because everything seems to be a rush. Slow down. I'm fast, but I'm slow. I try to think all the time. In fact, before I even think, I have to say to myself, okay, let's do this slow. How are we going to do this? Raphael 7286, thank you.